Hey everybody, this is TnT on TV, back with another Beast Wars episode. My name is T, her name is...
T as well?
That's funny. Your name has been revealed in earlier episodes. So
alright,
it doesn't even really matter. Go ahead, say your government. Go ahead.
Then why don't you say yours? Why you always just get to be T? People call me T at work.
It's like Mr. Sunday Movies.
What the fuck does that mean?
Nobody knew who he really was. That way he kept his family safe and his job. Because he works just like I do. And I have
so I don't work.
No, you do, but you want to tell everybody your name. You want to be out there like that. I never wanted to be out there like that. There we go. You see my point?
No.
I wanted to keep it a secret. Everybody
Then we can't do this.
I want people to know that think that I'm a white man in Kentucky.
He's not.
I'm not, but that's my point. You see what I'm saying? Like you don't even give the illusion. You're like, yep, my name is this, and then his name is this. So it's like, oh, man, come on, dude.
Wow.
What? That's why I've been trying to keep it safe. I've been trying to keep my family safe.
You ain't never said shit about that.
That's why I said TNT, and then you're like, his name is... And then I'm like...
So what? You deleted it?
I haven't edited that episode, but I will bleep it out. I bleep out the kids' names.
We don't say their names.
You've said their names multiple times, and I bleep out their names.
I ain't talking to these people.
Once again, I just don't want that to be all out there, you know what I'm saying? Because I am a white man from Kentucky who is also a used car dealership dealer and a part-time hookah salesman. So, what is it that you do for work, T?
Drugs.
You just do drugs for your work? That's your job is consuming drugs?
That's what we'll say. Just go.
Well, all right. Well, we're back here with another Beast Wars episode. This time we're doing episode 7. We might get to episode 8 depending on how long this takes. But Beast Wars episode 7, Fallen Comrades. Right? Isn't that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Fallen Comrades. How does this episode go, babe?
Why are you putting it on me? I feel like I led the last one.
But you're better at it. That just like my brother is better at vacuuming the floor.
So pass.
No.
No.
But you're so much better at it than
I
me.
disagree.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Because I know I'm terrible. So here it goes. First scene is a stasis pod entering the atmosphere.
Yeah.
And the Maximals, of course, they know that it's coming in because it's their stasis pods. So
wait, they know when they're coming? I thought...
Yeah, they're in orbit. So whenever they jettisoned them in orbit.
But the Predacons, they also saw it.
Yeah, they can only tell that something is coming. They don't know that it's a stasis pod. The Maximals at least know, oh, we got a stasis pod coming in. So we need to go get our fallen comrade.
Predacons were like, let's go after it.
Right, they were like, there's an anomaly that came in. We need you to go check it out. It's probably a stasis pod because they saw him get jettisoned as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's stupid.
What is stupid?
That they know that they're coming, but they still ain't number one.
What do you mean? Sometimes they don't know where they're going to land.
They see them coming.
So do the Predacons. You just said that.
You said the Maximals see it.
Yeah, on their computers it says, hey, stasis pod incoming. And then on the Predacons it says, anomaly incoming. They say, we might as well check it out. It has the same...
both see the area that it could possibly be going to.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, like trajectory.
At the same time.
They know approximately where it's gonna land.
That's stupid. All right, continue. And
they got flyers. They got 2 flyers versus the Maximals 1. So they can get there a lot faster.
Wasp and Pterosaur?
The Waspinator and Pterosaur, yeah. So anyways, the Preds see it too. Dinobot suspects a trap immediately because I guess the pod is a little bit too far out. So he's thinking they're probably gonna come here and they're gonna attack us so that we can't get to it. And their forces can get to it before we can. So Optimus says to Dinobot to stand down, like, we got this. We got to go find our fallen comrade. Roll credits. You know that from... I'll show you later. You know what I'm saying? Never mind. It doesn't matter. I'll do it in the episode. And I'll cut all this part out. It'll be kind of funny. Maybe. Okay. Probably not going to be, though.
Continue.
Optimus goes outside and gets attacked by Waspinator and Pterosaur, who are waiting, just like Dinobot said. At this point, he gets attacked, and we find out...
shoots Optimus.
Yeah, Waspinator shoots Optimus. See, I don't have that written, and I'm like, well, where the fuck am I? We find out that the Predacons can actually reprogram the Maximal robot forms.
Yeah.
So if the robot forms hit the Earth and then the Predacons get there first, we find out that they can reprogram them.
Alright, so Dinobot retaliates and crushes the Wasp. Dinobot says, "Fear not, Optimus. I'll make sure you have a good funeral."
Oh, yeah. I don't understand. There we go again. Dinobot immediately thinking, yeah, this motherfucker...
And Optimus gets up, so...
He's scrapped. Like, there's no way that this man is getting up. So, I guess I'm leader, once again. I'm fucking leader, and you guys are gonna have to follow me, right? Besides that. I don't think... That doesn't happen, right? That doesn't happen again, does it?
He didn't say
anything. Okay, he didn't say anything this time.
All he said was he'll make sure that he has a good funeral.
So this time, since Optimus got scrapped, that means that him and Dinobot now have to stay at the base.
Yeah.
Because the other guys, the guys on foot, Rhinox, Cheetor, and Rat Trap are all on foot, and they're gonna go run towards the stasis pod.
Yeah. So Optimus and Dinobot are at home base trying to heal up Optimus.
Right.
And Megatron wants to attack base while no one is around. Well, he thinks everybody has left.
Well, I mean, he knows that everybody's left. Like, he knows that they need to get to that stasis pod just like they do, but they have the jump on them, so they're like, there's probably not anybody even there. So they go and attack the Maximal base.
Pterosaur and Wasp catch up to the gang, run into the pod, and attack them. Gang is in the Maximals. They take out a bridge that they need to get across in order to reach the stasis pod. Right.
This flyer thing is very crucial for the beginning of this show. Is like, if you don't fly, you don't do shit. Like, you don't have anything to kind of offer, I guess. So it the fact that they have 2 flyers is just incredible, because it helps them get to wherever they need to go much faster than the Maximals can.
Do they call home base and say, hey, they took out the bridge, and Dinobot's like, I don't care, get there.
Oh yeah, he's like, yeah, you need to go the long way, and you need to get there
and
before...
shut off the comm system.
Right, and then he immediately goes to...
Optimus?
He goes to Optimus's pod, dives into Optimus's core conscious, which basically, it puts a hologram up on the computer that they have in front of him, and Dinobot can speak to Optimus through his core consciousness.
And Optimus can reply.
Yeah, and Optimus, I mean, he's fully with it in that form. The only problem I had a question, and I wrote down here, is like, why is he still a monkey? Like, why is he still an ape? Excuse me. Why is he still...
Why would he switch to something else? What you mean?
Well, why... Like, the body that you have in your mind, like, let's say you go into the Matrix, you go into the body that you ideally...
See him as something else?
His robot form. Just use your robot form. Why would you think of yourself as a gorilla?
I don't know.
That doesn't make sense.
I mean, but that's what you are now. This is life now.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, if it's my core consciousness, it's not me. It's just what my vision of myself is.
Yeah, you know that you're a fucking monkey. You know that's what you are.
But I'm also a robot. I know I'm a transformer. Like, I know that I am a transformer. So why wouldn't I use my transformer body in my conscious representation of myself? Just like in the Matrix, whenever Neo, he comes out, he's all ball-headed and everything. He's got no eyebrows, everything, right?
Ugly.
And then they pump him right into the machine. They jack him into the machine, and he's like, you see how your hair's back? You see, this is your representation of yourself in the Matrix. This is all, I don't know about fake, but it's definitely your own representation. Your hair's different, your skin's different, the holes are gone out of your body. This is how you see yourself. So that's what I'm just saying. If it's Optimus's core consciousness, why would he still be an ape?
I guess.
That just bothered me.
Why does Dinobot go work on the comms? Because he gets attacked.
I don't remember. I think maybe they're just out of range or something, and he ends up going out and working on the roof, and then Megatron sees him, and he's like, "Ooh, perfect timing! I knew it." Like,
Dinobot maximizes, and Megatron does not, and tries to convince him to come back to Predacons.
Right. He convinces him to. He tries to convince him to betray the Maximals.
Yeah. So. And Dinobot gets shot by Scorponok and Tarantulas. Megatron, Tarantulas, and Scorp get shot at by the defense systems.
Right. So the Maximal base has guns now, just like the Predacon base that we had earlier in a couple episodes ago.
Oh, they're trying to set it up to talk to the stasis pod. That's why.
Oh,
they went to go work
right.
on
So
the comms.
okay, yeah. Because he bounces.
Yeah, Maximals bounce that signal off the moon and send it to the pod.
Once again, this is another thing. Just like the binocular eyes and shit, it just never comes back up again. It's like, oh, we can bounce signals off the moon, but as you'll soon find out, that's not very effective on all the other stasis pods that come through, right? Like, we can bounce it off the moon, but just not right now, though.
Yeah, so they bounce that signal to the pod, and it says Optimus leaves Dinobot, deactivates the defense systems for 30 seconds so he can leave. So it doesn't know the difference between
Maximal and Predacon. It just attacks whoever's coming close. So like all the wildlife that's near them is just
get fucked up.
Just getting fucked up. You know what I'm saying? The thing it reminded me of was like if you ever are in the house and you gotta like close the garage door behind you, and you gotta hit that bitch and you gotta run out, you know what I'm saying? You gotta jump over the laser. Like that's exactly what he had to do in order to get the fuck out the house.
So you can't leave it on if you leave the base, right?
Right.
Because
I don't think this ever comes back again.
Enter the base.
This is just silly.
The Predacons make it to the stasis pod first.
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Maximals don't want to see innocent animals die, so they back off. They make it after the Predacons.
Oh, they do.
Make it,
and then how did Megatron get there so fast?
I don't know.
Like Megatron was already there whenever the Maximals showed up.
Yeah.
And he was, swinging his big old dick around, big old purple dick.
They had the guns pointed at them, 2 white tigers.
Yeah. And he was like, "I know your weakness, Maximals," and then he points his gun at some white tigers that are
like,
sitting
okay, we'll stop.
You're nothing but a stinking pred. Like, Rat Trap says some.
The Preds open up the pod, but it's empty. Tigatron maximizes, and the battle starts. The Predacons scream retreat.
Yeah, because so we have established that we have a new Predacon out in the field, and his name is Tigatron, and he's fucking strong as shit. Like he's much stronger than pretty much anybody else that's come down, except for probably Optimus and Dinobot. He ends up,
but he's staying his feelings.
He's one of those. He's another one of those Transformers that has taken on the feelings and the emotions and the nature of the actual animal that he has decided to take on as his transforming body. Like, so he's like a solitary white tiger that needs to stay out in nature. So
with his fellow tiger friends.
Right. So he decides that he's gonna stay. So
he says that he pledges his allegiance with the Maximals, but he's not gonna stay at their base.
Right. He recognizes that, hey, I'm a Maximal. I'm on your side, but I can't be out there. I can't be in the base with you. And if I remember correctly, I don't think he ever goes back to the base. Like, ever. He's legit a lone...
wild, stupid animal.
I mean, I don't know about stupid, but he's... Because he has that sensual black guy voice that, you know what I'm saying? Like, he sounds like he should be giving advice to all sorts of people. Like, he's the Legend of Bagger Vance. / I don't know who's another magical Negro.
I don't know the
Della Reese from remember that show? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
You know who Della Reese is?
No.
Man, she was like a comedian. She was in Harlem Nights and she got shot in the pinky toe.
I've seen that.
What the fuck? Touched by an Angel. She was like a guardian angel in the show. You don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh man, that shit was trash. It was good though.
Touched by an Angel.
Yeah, Touched by an Angel.
Was that like a WB show?
Yeah, it was like KTXA or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Not KTXA in Texas because we're in Kentucky and I'm a white man hookah salesman / karate instructor.
I thought you were a car salesman.
/ car salesman. This is what I do, babe. Like, I'm, you know what I'm saying? Jack of all trades, master of none. You see me cut down that tree yesterday. Ha ha. So did.
I did.
Yeah. Hey.
A patient come in talking about...
What did you say you did? Oh, a patient, like a drug wanter? What do you call that?
He was definitely talking about all the drugs. He was like, crack is nice, but meth is a little bit better.
Meth is the best, apparently.
I could not stop laughing. He was super racist.
Why was he racist? He said he didn't want no damn
like,
brown women in his mouth or
this
something.
This doctor, another Indian.
Oh!
Oh man, I was in there laughing hard. Yeah, he was crazy, very crazy.
You said the one doctor, he was Asian though. You said
Yeah.
he said he's Korean. More than likely, his name was Park, so I assume he was Korean.
There you go. You
So.
know, for me, everyone is. All right, I'm gonna stop.
I was about to say you about to dig yourself into a hole, right? What you about to say?
Nothing. We're done with that. I was just telling you about the drug story.
Yeah.
He was crazy.
I bet you did. I bet he did. You know what I'm saying?
Talked about having parties that last for a
couple days,
2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
And it's orgies the whole time, and I'm like, what? Yeah.
I don't know about that, man.
He was weird.
That dude probably got HIV. You have to stick your hand in.
He said he has gout. He had a whole lot of issues. His legs, from like the knee down, both of them look like a dead body.
How old was this man? It was like some
57.
shit on Dr. Pimple Popper. Damn, this motherfucker's 60 years old and he's into meth.
He served in a war because he
Desert
said he was
Storm,
about to have
brother.
some surgery to take away the nerves in his arm, and I don't know, it was weird. All right, moving on.
I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the episode. So I mean, also, you know, continue with your drug story though, because
there's no continuation. He's just a crazy man.
What do you do for work? Drugs. It's like, well, I have a story for you.
It was crazy.
It sounds like it. It fucking sounds like it. I guess we're just gonna move right into episode 8, which is called Double Jeopardy. So, how does this one start off? You got some good notes on this one. Hey, can we not do this?
I don't think I do. I have looking for another stasis pod.
Who is looking for another stasis pod?
I didn't.
Oh my gosh. All right, so another stasis pod is falling from the sky. We're jumping right into this bitch, right? So the stasis pod is falling down. I can't believe that they're doing a stasis pod back to back. And I'll tell you this, I've never seen this episode. So I just remember watching the show, and Black Arachnia was just on the team. Like, I never saw her get turned, but I always knew that she was a maximal protoform just because everybody's a maximal protoform. So
even Pterosaur and
no, just the ones that were jettisoned at the beginning of the show. Any ones that they find. So I knew that she wasn't in the original, and she's not in. She wasn't in the original Predacons either. So she had to have been a stasis pod. So anyway, oh yeah, spoiler alert: Black Arachnia is in this episode, and this is her coming out party, which she doesn't even do shit. Anyway,
she had that nice kick
she
to
just
the
had.
face.
Hey, we gonna get to it. You burying the lead, baby.
You already did that.
Well, I mean, I already said her name, but like, you see what she did. There's another stasis pod falling from the sky. Dinobot and Optimus find it. They're being led by Rat Trap. Rat Trap is actually giving them directions, telling them where to go. And the thing is, they are at the bottom of a crevasse, of a canyon, like a big canyon.
Okay.
Like an ice canyon. And once again, he's saying, hey, you guys are real close to the stasis pod. I don't know how you're not seeing it. It's actually way above them. It's probably 50 feet above them. So what happens is the Predacons, they come flying in. Once the Predacons come flying in, then they attack the Maximals. And steal the stasis pod. After a pretty good fight, like, I mean, they definitely tried, but there was like 4 of them. It was Scorponok, it was Pterosaur, Waspinator was there. Mm-hmm. There's just no chance. It was just Dinobot and Optimus. So they don't have the speed and they don't have the flight. So as soon as Optimus flies,
Optimus flew up and then got shot down.
Yeah, he got shot down by Pterosaur, who is pretty formidable. Like, I'd like to make a power ranking one day. Like, maybe when we're done, we can make a power ranking of all the different, like a power ranking of all the different
mixed together, one list.
All the different Transformers. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like a list, and it has like S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, E tier, or F tier.
Well, Rat Trap is going to be pretty low for me. But
how is it going to be pretty low? I've already told, you've already seen what he does.
Him.
You already see what he does.
Anyway,
You just saw. Matter of fact, this whole episode. This is a rat trap episode, ladies and
It
gentlemen.
basically is.
Or lady and gentleman.
Dinobot accuses Rat Trap of trying to sabotage the team, and Optimus asks to speak to him in private.
Yeah, which is pretty weird because as soon as they get back after getting attacked and losing the stasis pod, everybody immediately starts blaming Rat Trap, and Optimus is like, yeah, probably. And it's just like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, even Rat Trap is just like, fuck all y'all. Like, I ain't do shit. Like, I did everything in my power to tell you where it was. And I'm sitting there watching, and I'm like, he did do everything in his power. It's not his fault that he can't tell the elevation that the ship is at. I mean, the stasis pod. So, you know, I just felt like he was getting his ass kicked for no reason. Like, so the only people that were on his team was Rhinox and Cheetor. Like, they were the only ones that were like, no way. So, anyway,
that's when it shows that the Predacons get black arachnia from the stasis pod, and Megatron says, was it to Tarantulas that, like, your motives for choosing this form?
Oh yeah, so black arachnia is literally she is a what kind of spider is that? Is it a black widow? A black widow spider. She is a black widow spider. She is a black widow spider.
She got titties and everything.
Yeah, she's hot. Like what? Like she's unnecessarily hot. I have no idea why they decided.
But it is the first lady, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Everyone, yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
First lady in the show.
And it was Tarantulas that reprogrammed her, so he immediately was like, all right, I gotta make her a spider. So he made her a spider. She fucks off. Like, she doesn't even say anything. Like, she just comes out and stretching her legs. And she's like throwing like kicks and stuff. And it's just like, okay, like, is nobody gonna talk to her? But yeah, she's got these big old gold titties. Like, it was crazy.
Optimus asked Rat Trap to search for Energon in Sector 12, which is like a lava pit.
Sector 12 is literally just the Predacon base.
To prove loyalty.
Yeah, it made no sense in my opinion. I was like, what the fuck? So Optimus sent Rat Trap literally on just a suicide mission. Like, go to the Predacon base if you're loyal to us. And it's like, what?
And he's like, ain't no Energon here. He said, do it again. Make a second sweep.
Yeah, it's just like, why is Optimus being a dickhead about this? Like, what's going on? I don't get this.
But then it turns to the Predacons and shows that they're hacked into the Maximal's comms, and they hear everything that they're saying.
Right. So right after that, Rat Trap gets attacked.
By
Pterosaur, right.
He asks for mercy.
I wrote Pterosaur has eye lasers now. Once again, just another...
Yeah, that was
just another visual prowess that has never been established, but it's like, oh, well, Dinobot has them, so does Pterosaur. We gotta give him something, you know what I'm saying? Even though he has a gun. Like, I don't know.
Says he'll become a Predacon.
Yeah, so Rat Trap pleads mercy to join the Predacons, and literally within minutes, or seconds really, like, he tells him, hey, I'm a Predacon now. Pterosaur brings him in, and he's like, cool. Yep, this is a Predacon, everybody. And I'm gonna be the motherfucking leader because I just said so again.
And like, Megatron is like, that is not someone that is loyal to you.
Yeah, he's like, this motherfucker's a rat. Like, he is going to betray you.
Rat Trap sneaks out the cage and shocks him.
And basically he shuts down Megatron.
And Pterosaur says that he is now in charge once again. Rat Trap and Megatron get stored in cages above the lava, and Megatron lets himself out by saying,
computer. Like, he just says computer.
Open
open cage 2.
Bring
me a
platform.
Yeah, a platform that I can float around on.
And she said access granted or something like that.
Yeah, and just immediately let him go. And he's just like, yeah, I knew that Pterosaur or anybody would do this. So
yeah, he said he made his, what did he say, his
prison escapable. Like,
yeah.
The leader always makes his prisons escapable or something, he said.
So Rat Trap lets himself out with his little secret toolkit that he has stored in his arm. Rat Trap opens cage door, looks for a way out of pit.
Wait a minute. Start that over.
I'm gonna hit you.
I know, babe. I know. I'm sorry. I was just giving a little bit
Okay,
of...
that doesn't even need to be in here. You're gonna... Yeah, see? You doing it to me. You're doing it to me. This ain't even gonna be in there. You're gonna chop all this out.
I'm gonna cut some of it
You're
out.
gonna cut
I'm gonna leave this
everything out.
this is funny.
No, you're not.
Because I just said her name after I said don't say my fucking name. But either way, I was just giving her instruction so that I could separate those ums that she gives me.
Okay,
so it's kind of hard.
Unnecessary. You can cut all of this out.
I do it too. No. This is funny. This is good content. Hey, it's very rare that we have good content. We got to give our one listener.
So you make me look like an idiot, but when you're an idiot, you cut it out.
No,
you always cut it out.
I cut that shit out. But the thing is,
you cut yourself out, and you leave me in there looking stupid.
Never.
The time.
I would never. I would try my best to make you look or make you sound as intelligible as possible. See? Because I love you.
No.
Because I love you.
I'm already done.
You said rat trap find something. What'd you say, babe?
I didn't say nothing.
Please, come on. Let's go. Oh, man. You're fucking hilarious. You make me laugh so much.
Rat trap opens cage door.
Yeah, rat trap ends up escaping. Don't look at me like that, babe. Come on now. Rat Trap escapes, right? He escapes, and then he's crawling through the Predacon base, and he finds a computer that's guarded by Waspinator. Finds that computer. That's the computer
that a rat led him to.
I mean, yeah, that was kind of dumb. I don't understand. I guess that was just to establish Tarantulas later on. He finds that computer, and once he finds the computer, he finds out that there is a maximal chip on the inside of that computer. So he throws the computer into his little wrist rocket, what do you call that? Like compartment, and dips out. Once he dips out, he ends up getting kind of lost and ends up in Tarantulas' web, right?
Yep.
So what happens after that?
He frees himself before Tarantulas can attack him.
Oh yeah, and then once again, Tarantulas is showing that he's more animal than robot because he's about to eat a rat for absolutely no reason. But we haven't seen them eating bowls of cereal or anything like that on the show yet. So
they don't eat anything,
right? So I don't understand why Tarantulas is about to eat this rat. But he's about to eat the rat, and
tries to attack, but Rat Trap shoots him first, and he sits there like.
What is that? Do that again? How does he do it?
He was short-circuiting.
Show me how he did it again, though.
All right. Well,
this is for the listening audience, babe. You have to. I have to explain. I have to explain how you did it.
Part
you put
of
your
the T is now
Okay, everybody.
leaving.
Has anybody ever seen Jeepers Creepers 2? Where Jeepers Creepers, I don't know what his name is, the Creeper. He's sitting on a scarecrow, and he has his arms in a, what would you call this? What is this shape that you made?
See him.
It is an upside down U. Imagine making an upside down U with your arms, and he's hanging on the scarecrow, I don't know, crucifix. I have no idea what you would call that thing. And that's what Tanika did and went, how does he do it?
All right, so I'm done.
Babe, come on, just make the sound again.
I will not.
Just make the sound.
All right, so anyway, after Rat Trap shoots at Tarantulas, he sends a signal for the Maximus to attack.
Come on, yo. What's the matter with you?
Megatron asks Pterosaur what his plan is, and Pterosaur is surprised and said, "What? You want me to lead?"
Yeah, so Megatron is back to his old self, because whenever Rat Trap initially attacked him, he could not transform. But now Megatron is transformed, and the Maximals are attacking the base, and he looks at Pterosaur and say, "What are we supposed to do, fearless leader?" And
Pterosaur says that his plan is to release Rat Trap and go attack the Maximals.
Terrible idea.
Megatron. Oh.
What'd you put?
I said, again, just like you said, don't do. So
no, you
here
can
we
say,
go.
It's just, I gotta cut it out. So if you say,
you don't gotta cut it out. That's a real conversation happening right here.
Trust
You're
me,
over here making us sound like computers.
No, it sounds better. It makes it a lot more clean. I'd have to show you with and without, and then you'd be like, okay, yeah, that's kind of dope.
You don't know me.
That was what our conversation was about. Just FYI. So, you're so funny, babe. I can't wait to go to work tomorrow as a karate instructor. Tell my little gakuseis about it.
What?
Gakusei. That's how you say student in Japanese.
Okay.
Gakko is school. Sorry.
Megatron asks Rat Trap to destroy Dinobot.
Oh yeah, so the Megatrons. The Maximals and the Predacons end up fighting outside the base. They charge at each other. There's a lot of charging in these early episodes. There's not a lot of strategy whenever it comes to the fights that they partake in. It's just a lot of them running into each other
Going to war
head first. And it's just like, you know, whoever wins this battle is just another battle. Like we're somebody's gonna have to retreat. So
he shoots Pterosaur instead.
yeah, who does?
Rat Trap.
Oh, see, I didn't see that. I thought he closed his eyes and like, looked away.
Megatron is holding
Dinobot. I saw that.
And he says, all right, go ahead and prove your allegiance.
Right.
And Pterosaur says, you're loyal to me. Do it.
Right.
And he shoots Pterosaur instead of Dinobot.
Like an asshole. So.
And how does he get out of Megatron's hands?
I think once he takes out Pterosaur, that's one of their two muscles. Like, so it's like, cause Dinobot ends up kicking Megatron in like the knee and then knocks him out like with like a punch and like a knee. And then after that, then Pterosaur is incapacitated. Waspinator ain't shit. Scorponok, Scorponok is strong, but like he's not really on that level.
Strong.
So they have to retreat basically, and whenever they retreat, the Maximals are already there. You know what I'm saying? Like they're still there, and they're just like, grab Rat Trap, we got to get the fuck out of here. So
they said mission accomplished. Let's go.
Right. So mission accomplished. What does that mean?
They found the chip.
There you go. So come to find out, this has been a ploy the entire time for Rat Trap to become a Predacon, go into the Predacon base, steal the communications chip from the Predacons so that they can't listen in on their comms anymore, and basically bring it back to the Maximals. So I can't remember what Cheetor says. He says something real, I don't know, like it was just bad writing. He was just like, the reason that they could hear our comms is because they had a Maximal chip. And it's just like, well, duh. That's what he just, like, we just watched this, didn't we? Like, I don't know. Anyway, that is episode 8, Double Jeopardy. I don't know why it's called Double Jeopardy. Why is it? Because he can't get charged with the same crime twice? I don't even understand what that means.
Him being a traitor.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
really not.
So, yeah, like I said, this is a Rat Trap episode, but they put Black Arachnia in here like she ain't shit. She becomes pretty big in the show later. So it's like...
She booted somebody in the face.
Yeah, she kicked Cheetor in the face, but it was like, what was that? And then she disappeared.
Effort.
She disappeared. Like, I think the Predacons were like, and so we lost the battle. We lost this fight. I can't believe that anybody would ever fucking follow Pterosaur. So who wants to follow Pterosaur once again? Because he made us lose. And now Black Arachnia is
currently without
gone.
a head while he's asking everyone this question.
Right. So it's kind of funny, but it's like this is what happens whenever you keep trying to betray me. I don't get it. Like, why does anybody follow him? I mean, not that I don't get it. I get it, but Megatron's like, why the fuck do y'all keep following him? So, doo-doo butter.
My nipples are leaking.
Do you want to keep that in? You want to keep that in? Cause I'm still recording. The fuck? What's the matter with you? Goodness gracious, my nipples are leaking. How dare you? I'm keeping this in. I can't believe you just said that. That was absolutely disgusting. It was disgusting. It was one of yous. Which one of yous don't know how to flush the toilet after taking a shot?
Somebody has some shit on the toilet.
What?
Go take a look at their toilet.
What you talking about?
Like, it's far up, so it's like they had to get off and make a street. I don't know what happened.
It's on the seat?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yep.
Why you ain't
I
making...
didn't clean it.
Why,
I just now seen it.
Man.
Disgusting.
These kids gonna be the end of me, man.
Ridiculous.
You let them do it?
You did. I've been at work.
How I let them do it?
You been home. Working from home.
What are you talking about? That's only because my dojo is... That's only because my dojo is shut down due to the COVID. Yeah. Hello?
So your little fearless warriors are out here getting shit on the toilet.
Man, what's it called? Said she had diarrhea.
Ew.
Yeah, she said she had diarrhea, and I didn't believe her. Because I was like, you don't even know. Diarrhea is kind of aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just say you have diarrhea.
Well, that was a fun fact that I didn't care to know.
You got diarrhea?
No.
Nah, your shit come out. That motherfucker come out like an Acme brick.
All right. Well, we're done.
It's okay. Nah, man, look. All right, so this
That's
is
the
episode
end.
8. Episode 9 and 10. I don't know how we gonna do this. Like,
It's probably going to be some special guests. I'm going to
yeah,
get booted off the show.
No, you're not gonna get booted. Like, matter of fact, you can be here. That would actually be kind of dope if you could be here. But the fact is you know that it all depends on if our special guest comes through, which
Unreliable.
you know how we be. You understand? I mean, not we, because I'm from Kentucky anyway.
What does that have to do with anything? What are you talking about?
Because I told you what my background was. Don't. I don't appreciate.
Go ahead and end it.
Man, I've already ended. What are you talking about?
Have you ended it? Because
Yeah, I'm putting the outro right here.
which is what?
Look, man.
You already have one.
All right, I'm
pre-recorded?
not putting it right here. Hold on. I'm putting it right.
Oh my god.
Hold on. All right, bro. But not for real. All right, this has been
TnT
on TV, and we out. Bye. Golly, man.